Lowe's knows tough jobs call for tougher tools. The new DeWalt Elite Series power tool accessories are built to last for the pro who doesn't stop. With precision fitment, durability, and impact resistance, finishing jobs faster has never been easier. Shop the new DeWalt Elite Series at an everyday low price exclusively at Lowe's. We help, you save.
Perfect date in your 30s.
Perfect date in your 30s.
To me, it's a dinner reservation at 5:30.
Oh,
because nobody's there, and you can actually hear the person depending on where you go.
right.
And then home by 7.
Yes.
Watching something on streaming. That's
well,
so boring, but I mean
think
that's true.
so. If this are you and me, right? We've been with our perspective,
yeah,
whatever they are at this point, husbands. I agree. I think it's like a dinner. Probably for us, it's probably like early dinner, like probably 5 or 5:30. Either a reservation or hope that no one's there yet.
Yeah,
and it's probably somewhere like I don't even know where do we like to go. I don't know. We went to Noodles and Company the other night.
Hell yeah. Love noodles.
And then probably for us, it's going to Lowe's or Menards.
I was gonna say. I think that's what Justin would say. He'd be like, "We go to Lowe's after and spend $500 on plants."
Yep. Yes. So do we.
Mm-hmm.
So do we. And then probably home. And then I would in my perfect world, we would then watch something together. In his perfect world, he would then go and whatever we bought at Lowe's, he would then go use or build.
Oh my God.
But I think if it's new dating, like if you are 30 and you're dating and not with someone just yet.
Yeah.
I think you need to go. I think still going to dinner somewhere. And I agree, somewhere where you can hear them, where you can talk.
Yeah.
A movie is a no.
Movie's not a good first date, in my opinion.
No. Maybe like second or third.
Yeah. No, movie's a no. To me, it's like, I would say if I was single now, a good first date would be like meeting for coffee. Like mid-afternoon, early evening or something. Like I don't know. Sometimes I have you have a hard time. I don't know. Sometimes I'm gonna be like, why would I commit to a meal with somebody I don't really know?
I'm controversial yet brave. Thought. I think first date, video chat.
Oh. In some ways I agree with you. But then I feel like, I don't know, you can be, it's such a small, I don't know.
I think it's a great way to know if you want to go any further.
That's true. I guess that's true. I was listening to...
And it doesn't have to be weird.
I was listening to, was it Trixie and Katya's podcast? And she was talking about one time she went on a date with somebody and they went for like a 90-minute hike. And I was like, I could never. And she was like, we got to the top. We didn't speak to each other. We ate raisins. And then we just walked back down and then never spoke again.
See, that's the thing. You run the risk, especially if it's your first date, of because I think when you meet someone that initial time, you have a pretty good idea. Yeah. I wouldn't say go with it completely, but I think if it's either like, oh, okay, let's see where this goes, or nope, it's a no. So I agree. If you go like, oh, we're going to go to the steakhouse for a 10-course meal, well, now you got to sit there for a 10-course meal with someone that you're like.
Yeah, and that's why I think coffee or
coffee's
drinks
a good one.
Or something whatever, insert whatever
non-committal.
To say oh, I'll meet you Saturday at 3 for, and then if you if it's going well, you could be like, oh, do you want to go you could turn into dinner, or you could just be like, oh, I have to be somewhere whatever.
Yeah, I think
I don't know.
I think you could always say oh, we can go at 3, but I have somewhere to be at 4:30.
Yeah,
and then if it's going well, you can be like, oh, they just canceled.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Yeah,
I love that
because I think you need to have. I don't know. I'm a big person of you need to have an out for something if you really are I don't want to do it.
Because what do you do when you meet with this person and their picture was their photoshopped hairline and their photoshopped I don't know, other stuff.
That's shit of my nightmares. I hear stories. I was just talking to a friend and she she's online dating and I was like, I don't know that I could do it.
It's wild and out.
I know. I just don't think I could do it. And then you're stuck with the people who either have kids, and that's that can be, if you don't want kids, that's awkward or whatever. Right. Or you have the people who never married, never had kids, and you're like, why? Right. What's wrong with you?
That's why I say don't knock the video chat, because
no, I'm not knocking it. I just am that's interesting. I don't disagree with it. I think it in certain situations it's probably for the best.
That's how Edward and I, that was our first date.
FaceTime.
We FaceTimed because I think I've talked about it before because he worked really late.
Oh,
and
yeah,
he would
that's
always
right.
be like, do you want to go to a movie at 9:30? And I'm
my
like,
God.
I don't actually. So we FaceTimed. But it can backfire too because I didn't think he liked me because you could tell he was doing things on his phone. Like he was
like
not paying
distracted.
attention. Yeah. But now that I know him 3 years later, I'm like, oh, this is just how you are. This is just you.
Yeah. I remember, I know I've told this story, but I remember when I was, before I met Justin on Tinder, I matched with this guy who for some reason, I still follow him on Instagram, but he like invited me out to a movie at like midnight. And it was so weird because I was like, I'm not going to meet you at a movie theater.
No.
Like that seems like
I wouldn't meet anyone.
And I kind of like made a joke and I was like, I just don't want to end up in the dumpster, you know, like, cause what the fuck? And he was just, but he like, he didn't explain. He was like, okay. He's like, you know, well, I'll catch you next time or whatever. And I was like, all right. Cause he was going out of town or something. And then I found out he's like a cameraman. So he like does film shoots in like New York and LA. So he was like coming back to Indiana. And I was like, you could have said that. Like that would have made more sense and you less creepy if you would have been like, oh, I'm flying back from New York and that's why I'm coming in at midnight. That's why I'm asking to do a midnight movie. He didn't like give me any context. He was like,
did he live here though?
Yeah, he lives here, but he like will fly or whatever. And so at least that's the impression I got from Instagram.
Yeah.
But he like didn't explain any of that. And I was like, you could have said
I know.
something.
I have
like,
several clients who are, I hear the dating struggles. I just had one last night. I don't think they listen, so sorry if this is your
we
business.
don't know who it is.
We don't know who it is. I don't even know who it is. They were saying they went on a date with somebody and they matched, like it said they were from here, like blah blah blah. And then they were talking and they said, I don't remember how it came up, but the person's like, oh, I just changed my location to say that I lived here. I don't actually live here. I just knew I would be here for like a couple days because I was traveling.
Girl.
And my client was like,
people do that.
Thanks for wasting my time. Like,
people do that.
What was the end game?
To fuck and then
well, maybe
fucking Chuck.
Fucking just complicated. Fucking Chuck.
Yeah, seriously. That's well. And that's,
sorry, Kathy.
That's what. I don't care. That's what. Well, it's our mutual friend. She was saying that like basically she'll see people and she's like they never show up. Like I only see them once and they never show up again. And I'm like, well, they're probably in town for like a conference or something. And then so like their intention
That's
is not
wild.
to like date.
No.
I don't know.
But put it out there. Go back
Sure.
in the archives. We did a dating episode.
I think we did.
Go back in the archives.
Oh my God.
We talked about putting it on there. Putting it out there. What do you if you just want to fucking Chuck, say that.
Well, and
because then someone who doesn't, they can be
strange.
like, good luck to you. I love that, you know?
It was when she told me, I was like, okay,
It's
I guess
hard out
that makes
there.
sense, but whatever. Whatever. I just don't understand like why you can't be honest on a date. Like that's what you want. But I guess, but I see like screenshots of the people who like put stuff and some of it's fucking unhinged. And then some of it I know is like a joke or it's like sarcastic, but some of it's fucking unhinged. I'm like, okay. Anyways, we went back to dating.
Well,
but I guess coffee with an out or video
there
chat.
you go. Something with an out, something low.
As in your 30s.
Low commitment.
And when you're in your 20s, you can waste the time. It's fine.
Yeah. Or just, I don't know. What do the kids do? Like, I don't know. Are they screwing in the bathroom at the bar still?
Probably.
That's what we did
I don't know.
I never did. Sorry, Mom, Dad. I never did.
I never did that either. Has that ever happened? Like you walk into the bathroom and people are fucking? That's never happened to me.
Not to my, I don't think so.
Not to your knowledge. Not that
I
you're
mean,
like checking
probably.
feet at the
Right, now that I'm like looking under to see, but I've been to my
God.
fair share of gay bars and you know the gays. You know what they're out here.
The straights are feral though.
Well,
and they
that's
will
true
do
too. Everyone
equally
is. Everyone is. Equal rights.
Jacked.
For sure.
It's bad.
Oh, God bless this neighbor of yours running outside. Girl,
There's so many people.
Hot.
There are so many people who run in this neighborhood. I'm like, where did I move to? I'm trying to find out when this episode was, but I can't.
It was way back in the day. It was like one of our first couple.
Oh my God.
It's called like Even You a Flop Can
Yes.
Date. Yeah.
Oh my God, you're like 100% right. Even You a Flop Can Date. The episode is from March 2023 if whoever wants to go back.
We should do this. This is unhinged at this point. We should do, producer Justin should do like a Jeopardy style like trivia for us on our own fucking show. And it would be, yes. Could you imagine? We would probably get so many things wrong.
Somebody literally asked me one time, they're like, I'm like, they were like, how do you like talk when you record? Like, and I'm like, I don't remember a goddamn thing I say.
I just talk shit. Okay. I open my mouth.
I just think of the one episode that we had where we were talking about like, it's the woman's fault for being crazy. And you were like talking about like her like punani. And I was driving in my state car and I thought I was going to crash. I laughed so hard. I had no memory of you ever saying that. And I'm listening on the way to a prison and I'm like, what the fuck? And then I'm like, oh my God. And then you were like, and yeah, and you just showed up your punani. And I was like, I almost drove off the road. No joke. I was like, and then I'm like, how did I not remember? But I really don't. Like we listen to stuff and I'm like, I don't remember talking about any.
Well,
but it's fine.
Dating in your 30s.
Yep.